All right, hey everybody, Justin Sardi here. Welcome to the Video Extreme kickoff call. So we're going to be going through a couple of different things. These slides will look familiar because we are going to be recapping some of the information from the course, but just want to make sure that everybody's up to speed. We're going to talk about the basic system and the different accounts that we need to have as well. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start off by talking about the big picture and just quick recap on a couple of things here, why you should be using ads, what you need to get started. Then we'll recap the whole system, those 6 steps, and then we're going to jump over to YouTube. We'll talk about optimizing your channel the right way, setting everything up. I know a couple people had some questions about linking their website, so we'll talk about the best ways to go about doing that as well. So that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So why video ads? We kind of covered this, so I'm going to run through this pretty quickly. We all know why video ads, right? And if you didn't know why video ads, you probably wouldn't have joined Video Extreme, right? So YouTube's the second largest search engine. There's a ton of video content put on YouTube, and people are there to consume it, right? Now, overall, YouTube reaches more U.S. adults aged 18 to 34 than any cable network in the U.S. And YouTube Mobile reaches more U.S. adults aged 18 to 49 than any cable network. So for years, people have used television commercials to advertise. Well, that is switching, and people are moving over to YouTube. So now is a great time to jump on this, and you all are in the right place at the right time. So what can be done with video ads? Well, obviously we can get views, increase engagement, build up a subscriber base, build an email list, sell products, drive traffic, branding, and retargeting as well. Now there are 2 types of ads that we're covering in this course, and both of them are TrueView video ads. So if you remember, we have the in-display and the in-stream. In-display ads take advantage of the fact that YouTube is the second largest search engine and allow us to target all of, or basically tap into that and, tap into that fact and capitalize on all the search traffic. Now that's a search engine result. Then we have the in-stream ads. Those in-stream ads are like a television commercial, right? So those things work extremely well. Also, both of them are TrueView, so you only pay if somebody actually watches your video. Great. All right. Sorry, it looks like my headset cut out as for a second there, so apologies. So those are the types of ads that we'll be talking about and going through exactly when and where to use them, all of that. So how many of you have had a chance to go through the training so far as well? I know we just had some new people, we had some new people go through or come in Monday, and I know a lot of people haven't had a chance to go through. Yeah, looking like a lot of people are saying not yet. So that's why we're doing this quick recap right now. So, okay, cool. Sweet. And someone was asking if this is an upsell webinar for TubeSift, and no, it's not. We won't be doing one of those. If you want TubeSift, go ahead and grab it. If not, you can do things the manual way. This is just kind of a kickoff call. We're going to talk about basic optimization and just get everybody's questions answered as well. So, okay, cool. All right, so a couple things we're going to need to get started with this process are obviously an AdWords account. And we're going to talk about getting that $100 coupon added into your AdWords account as well. Then you're going to need a YouTube channel. We'll talk about the setup and optimization of that shortly here today. A website, now you don't have to have a website, but I highly recommend having a website. A lot of people have asked, can I just do this with a YouTube, can I just do this with a YouTube channel? And the answer is yes, but I would highly recommend using a website, and we'll talk about linking your website to your channel and why exactly you need to be doing that shortly here. Then you're obviously going to need some videos on your channel, ads and content. So we're going to talk a little bit about where to get those, the research process, getting to know your audience right off the bat as well. So let's see. Let me pull up my second set of slides real quick. We'll go over the foundation, and then we're going to jump over to YouTube and go through basic optimization, how your channel should be set up, and some best practices over there, and we'll move into the other things. So all right, so foundation of this whole system. Now, obviously, as I mentioned, you're going to need a YouTube channel, AdWords account, all that good stuff. But that is the basic accounts, and we'll talk about that in a second here. Then you're going to need to put some video content on your channel, and we're going to be talking about that in a second as well. But I've showed people Creative Commons, the YouTube editor. You can also go have a Fiverr person make some videos for you, whatever you want to do. Just got to get some video content on your channel. And now I'm going to show you, I have a channel that we'll pull up as an example where you can see some are ads, some are not. Then we got to put calls to action on all our videos, right? Hey, go here to learn more. Then we're going to start running traffic, which we'll get to with the AdWords for video side of things. Then we're going to review our results and scale for more profit. So step one is set up your accounts and your properties. So we need to have a YouTube channel. Now, a lot of people have been asking, or I saw a few people in the members area, or the mastermind, were asking, and Neil's actually asking right here as well, is it better to have multiple Gmail accounts with an AdWords account? So if you get banned, your other accounts are not in jeopardy. So we'll talk about that in a second here. It's I use what's called a My Client Center, and I have multiple accounts under one master email. And if one of those gets jeopardized, it doesn't hurt your other accounts. So we'll talk about that shortly. But a lot of people were asking, do I need one YouTube channel or should I have multiple YouTube channels? What should I do, right? Like, if I'm going to be running these ads for clients, should I put my own channel out there and put their content on there? Or should I put their channel up and give them access? All that good stuff. We'll be talking a lot more about the client side of things in the local marketing call, which is scheduled for early next week, and everybody will get details on that. But for now, just know that when it comes to setting up your YouTube channel, I like to personally set up one per niche. And the reason being is if somebody is watching one of your ads, right, odds are they're going to go back to your YouTube channel and check out what else is on your channel, right? They're going to like one of your videos. They want to go back and see, what else does this person have to offer? Well, if you just have a bunch of random, things like videos of cats and also some marketing videos and also a video for one of your clients, it's not going to make much sense, right? So what I like to do is set up a YouTube channel for every niche. Now let's say you are going to be doing affiliate marketing and you're just going to be doing product reviews and promoting products. I would still consider that a niche, right? Because products are products. So, I mean, that's something where it would kind of make sense to have a lot of different types of videos on your channel. But again, it's kind of up to you. You might want to break it out into specific niche topics like video, local marketing, whatever it may be. You can do that as well. And Richard's asking, what is a YouTube channel? We'll get to that in a second, but a YouTube channel is you basically just set up a channel. It's a titled, I don't know, it's a spot where all your videos go, basically. And I'll pull up a channel and we'll get into that shortly here. So let's see. Yeah, unless your client markets cat videos, right? So once you get your channel set up, you want it to be about a specific product or a general topic, then make sure you can get some videos on there and make it look like a real channel by subscribing to other channels, maybe leave some comments, whatever you want to do, just go get a little active with it, right? Then we set up our AdWords account. Pretty simple there. And again, we're not going to dive into exactly YouTube channel setup. We'll talk about optimization and best practices. But if you want to, I believe Module 1 has a video that's all about YouTube channel setup that'll walk you through every single step of the way, right? So, okay, cool. So then we set up our AdWords account. We're going to link that up, and we'll talk about that today. And then obviously you want to have a website if you can. Like I said, you don't have to, but having your own website is always a very, very good thing to have because of the fact that you control what is on that, right? You can put your retargeting pixels on there. You can put lead capture pages up. You can just continue to market to your to your audience using your website. So I would recommend setting up a website, although you don't have to have them, right? And Dorothy is asking, can you have as many channels as you want, or does Google limit those? You can have as many channels as you would like. You can actually have 50 under one Gmail account. Sorry, I gotta sneeze. Oh, sorry about that. You can have up to 50 accounts under one Gmail account, and I'll kind of show you that in a second here. Step 2 is get video content. So you're going to want to seed your channel with some video content, right? We'll talk about a couple ways to do that. Remember, they don't all need to be ads. In fact, they should not all be ads. You're going to want to have content on there. People go to YouTube to consume content. They don't go there to watch ads. So there's a fine line between just filling up a channel with ads and putting some content with calls to action. People want actionable content. Think of it as when you all sign up for a webinar. If you've jumped on a webinar, it's always better to go to a webinar that they're going to be pitching at the end. Cool, fine, but if they're giving you actionable content along the way, then it's much more enjoyable, and you're actually going to want to stick around to the end, unless if it's not just a product demo, like, hey, check this out, this is how awesome it is, and you can't do anything unless you buy what I'm pitching here. Those aren't the most engaging, right? So we're going to want some type of content that teaches, that educates, whatever it may be, something that people are going to want to consume, and not just like a television commercial saying, hey, buy, 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 right? All right, cool. Yeah, so lots of ways to put video content on there. We can, it all starts with researching your niche. Check out what news there is, trending or controversial topics. If you can, they call it the tent pole strategy, YouTube does. And if you can actually go out and find a controversial topic that people are searching for and title your video and kind of talk about that in your video, people are going to be much more engaged, and they're really going to you're going to be able to capitalize on that search traffic as well. And the fact that it's a hot topic, people are going to be into that. They're going to want to watch it. Also, check out other channels that are out there and find out, what's going on with those channels. What type of content are they putting out there, and kind of, mimic that if you can. And there's also Creative Commons, as we talked about. And you can also make playlists and add other people's videos into your playlists too. But for the most part, I'd keep it with your own videos. Then we add calls to action on our videos, right? This can be done in numerous ways, annotations, cards, links on your channel, and links in the description. So we'll be talking about that once we jump over to YouTube as well. Then we start getting traffic. This is all the AdWords for video kind of stuff, so kind of breeze over that now. We'll talk about the basic setup for today. And from there, we'll talk about reviewing our results and scaling, a little bit about YouTube analytics. And I want to dive into analytics today and just share a couple of really cool things. And just basically, AdWords reporting, analytics, and all of your metrics. So you're going to want to just see what's going on with all of your videos and all of that good stuff, right? All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to jump on over to YouTube, talk about the basic channel layout, content ideas, Creative Commons, playlists, and the YouTube fundamentals. And if I'm moving quickly, don't worry, all of this is covered inside of the training as well. So everybody does have access to all of this, right? So don't worry. We will, if you feel like you're a little bit behind and aren't quite understanding, this is all covered in the training, and this replay will also be put out there. All right, so a couple things first. So a lot of people asked about the AdWords account, right? Well, what do I do with the AdWords account? So what we're going to do is Google My Client Center, right? And so right here, you can see the first result is this My Client Center. So this basically puts all of your AdWords accounts in one place. And as you can see, this is what it's going to look like. I can't pull mine up because I have all of my clients in there. So I can't show you exactly what mine looks like, but it looks basically like this. So what you're going to do is just click sign up for free and follow those directions. And then you're going to be able to link AdWords accounts under your account, and you'll just click this little tab here. It'll have a drop down and you'll be able to see all of your different accounts in there, right? And so you can see, access all your accounts, one login. So I have one login and it links up like 15 different AdWords accounts. And so it's just going to look like this. It's exactly the same as the other ones, or as a normal AdWords account, right? Only it's got all of this all of this info in there, or everything in one place, if you will. So you're just going to sign up. Very easy to do, and that is obviously the first step. Now, when you are creating your AdWords account, you're going to want to just Google AdWords coupon. Right, so we'll see what's out there right now. Right here, here's $100. Here's one right here. You can get $100. Yeah, or this one's 75, right? So we probably don't want the $75 one. So just kind of dig around. There's $100. Remember, there's always the one on YouTube. If we scroll all the way down to the bottom, we can see right here in this advertise link, we've got our, kind of scroll down here, and we've got our $100 free credit. So I'm going to drop this link in the chat box for everybody real quick, just so you can get that if you'd like. This is the best coupon I've found for right now, but it's youtube.com/YT/advertise. So remember, just put your email address in here. This only works for new AdWords accounts, but what you're going to want to do is basically put your email here. It'll spit out a code, and then you're going to be able to use that code in your AdWords, or put it in your AdWords account at first, and then you're going to be able to get that $100 free credit, right? And yeah, Sonia, basically the My Client Center is similar to the Facebook Business Manager, right? Right. So if you use My Client Center for all your accounts, can you use the $100 coupon once or for each account? Good question. You can use it for each account, because the My Client Center is not an account, right? My Client Center doesn't have an account associated with it. It's a dashboard with like a bunch of different accounts under it, and you can actually create new accounts from the My Client Center. So you can create new accounts and actually go from there, right? So yeah. Now, one second here. Let me pause my screen. I'll pull up my AdWords account and kind of log into mine real quick and just pull up something. So I'll show everybody how to put that coupon in really quick. Let's see. So bear with me one second here to pull up my other account. Let's see. All right, and let's see. So when we're in some of our accounts here, let me just, I'll start sharing my screen again in 1 second here. Just got to pull something up and don't want my credit cards showing, right? Okay, let's see. All right, cool. So what's going to happen? So can everybody see that screen now? Great. Okay, cool. So what we're going to do, remember, we'll get that coupon code and they're going to spit that out. So they'll spit that coupon code out, and you'll have that coupon code, right? It's just a little number, right? So what you're going to do is just click this settings right up here, and you're going to go to billing. So you're going to click billing, and it's going to bring you to a billing screen. It's going to have your credit card information, your address, all of that good stuff as well. Nice, Michael. Yeah. um, there's going to be a box in the middle, and it's going to manage your cards. And then right under that, there's going to be a little link in the middle box, and it's going to say manage promotional codes. So you're going to go to the promotional codes, and you're just going to say, hey, manage the promotional codes. Then you're just going to click add promotional code, copy and paste your voucher here, and click save. Then once you actually set that up, you'll see it in here. Once you spend your $25, you are going to get that that promotional code applied, right? So pretty simple to do, not that difficult, right? Then the other thing I want to show you, so we've got our AdWords account set up, right? So then we go over to YouTube and we set up our YouTube channel. And once again, this is all covered in the training. The YouTube channel is. But over here we've got our Creator Studio, right? So we've got our channels, and what you could do. So let's see. Let me pull up this particular channel right here. Let me see. Why is it? Oops, that's not working. Usually what happens is, and I'm just kind of showing how all of these accounts are under one account. Oh, well, these are all my accounts. Oh, here we go, view all. So what this is, you can see I have quite a few accounts under this particular channel, right? Or under this account. And like, here's one, all of these are just different channels that I have. So this is all under one Gmail account, and what you're going to do is just, if you want to make multiples under here, you're just going to click this little drop down, go view all for this email, and here you can click create new channel. And this is going to allow you to create different channels underneath one Gmail account. It's very cool. It makes it very easy for you to manage everything in one place, right? Since I have all these channels, I can click which one I want to go to. Like for instance, video marketing metrics is under here. So we'll click on that. And now we're using this channel for video marketing metrics. So I forget who was asking about the channel, but that is essentially what it does, or what a channel is I have this broken out into a bunch of different niches, as well as, a bunch of different channels under there as well. So, some of my channels I set up with a Gmail account if I want other people to be able to log into them. Otherwise, I just set them up under my own channel. So here we have our channel, and we've set up our basic channel, right? And we talked about that, basically setting up your channel. We've got our Creator Studio in here. So what we're going to do is go to Creator Studio, and over here under Channel, there's going to be all of our settings, right? So once we get our channel up and running, what we're going to need to do is set this up the right way. So we're going to go in here, we're going to verify our channel, right? I don't have monetization enabled. You do not have to have monetization enabled to run ads. A lot of people think you do. I'm not quite sure why. But this monetization, I don't have it enabled because I don't want ads running in front of my videos. I don't want my competitor going and I don't want my competitors going over and running ads in front of my videos. It wouldn't make sense, right? So, we've got monetization. All these are green, right? So that's basically what we're going for. We just want to enable everything that we can, right? From there, you can see under here, under advanced, what we're going to do is we've got our channel name, right? And we're going to want to put different channel keywords in here. So we can put all our different keywords in here, pick our country. Here again, it's, allow advertisements if you want, cool. Then you can link AdWords accounts. So all you're going to do under here, so we set up our original AdWords account, right? And we've got our customer ID, right? So then what we're going to do is just take our customer ID and click link AdWords account, and you're just going to paste this right here. Now this is probably the easiest way to get this set up, right? So the easiest way to kind of link your account is to paste your customer ID right here. The other option for doing that is over here in your AdWords account under settings, you'll see linked accounts, right? And then under linked accounts, you can actually see we've got all these different things over here. So we've got Google Analytics. That's weird. I don't know why it's not. Oh, because I'm not in my actual my account. So one second, let me pause the screen. I'll log into my other actual account. I'll show you what that looks like here. So I was logged into the My Client Center, which actually isn't an account. Let's see. All right. There we go. So this is what it's actually going to look like, right? So here you can see we've got all these different linked accounts in here. So you can link Merchant Center if you're going to be selling physical products. You can link YouTube, Google Analytics, your Search Console, and Google Play for apps, right? A couple people were asking, how do I promote mobile apps with this? Well, you can use Google Play right here. So over here under YouTube, you can see here's all my different channels that I have linked with this particular AdWords account. So these are all the ones that I, can do remarketing, blah, 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 all that good stuff. So you're just going to link it. And if you do want to add a new YouTube channel, you just click add a new channel, paste your URL from YouTube and click next. So let's say I want to come over here and get my, get my channel. And this is exactly how you would go about doing this, right? So we'll go my channel. You got your channel URL right here. We're just going to copy that and come back over here. We're going to paste this. Now it's already linked, as you can see, but from there, we're just going to click next and follow the directions that they tell us to follow. So is that making sense as far as linking these accounts goes? I mean, it's pretty simple to do. You can do that either in the advanced settings with this link AdWords account, or you could do it from AdWords. Now, when you do link these accounts, it's going to ask you what permissions do you want to give it, and it'll be like remarketing, all that good stuff. You want those to be, you want all the permissions to be available to you, because that's going to allow you to, better use the fact that your channel is linked, right? And that's just going to let you do remarketing, get some analytics, all that kind of stuff. Let me see. Let me expand this chat box a little bit also. Sorry, there's quite a few questions coming in, so I will open up for Q&A at the end. If I did miss anybody's questions, I apologize. But we will definitely, I'll make sure to stick around and get everybody's answered. Somebody asked, how do I pick the channel keywords? Well, over here, we've got the keyword planner that we can use, and that's under tools under your AdWords account. So honestly, I just made up my keywords, right? So I just made up my keywords here. I know that my channel is about video marketing. It's about AdWords for video. It's about YouTube ads, video marketing with video, TubeSift, video marketing, online marketing, video marketing metrics. I just made up these keywords. But what you can do is over here in the keyword planner, so let's search for new keywords. So what you could do is throw in here like video marketing in this case, and we just say get ideas. And what this is going to do, then I'll click this keyword ideas. So then I can see, hey, here's a bunch of keywords related to video marketing, if they'll ever pull up. And we can use all of these different ones. You can see how many searches they get per month, all that kind of stuff. So these would probably be things that I would want to add into my channel just for the keywords. So these would be good keywords to use in my video titles as well, just because these are the things that people are searching for. Now, this is Google search data. It's not, it's not YouTube, but you can kind of see, get a general idea there. And yeah, TubeSift is definitely good for keywords as well. So, I mean, we've got, you can use TubeSift for sure if you'd like. We got the keyword ideas in here, and we could just throw in, for instance, video marketing. And we turn on the suffix here and then go to YouTube. And we could get the YouTube keywords this way. So, I mean, video marketing advice. I mean, but a lot of these are, the root keyword is video marketing. So these are great for targeting targeting your ads, right? But probably not the best, I'm not going to put like this as a keyword. I'm not going to put San Diego there, because all of these have one thing in common, and that's video marketing. So if somebody's searching for video marketing, my channel can still show up, even if I don't have all these long tail keywords. Now, these are great to target for your ads, but you don't actually have to, use, it doesn't have to be that specific, if you will, right? Okay, so yeah, that's basically channel keywords. So you just kind of put that in there, and yeah, we will be talking about setting up client YouTube channels during the next group coaching call that we have. This one was kind of the kickoff, get everybody up to speed, make sure everybody's familiar with everything, the way YouTube works, because this foundation is extremely important to know exactly how everything works and why before you start running ads, right? So once we get our AdWords account linked up, it's time to associate your website. So what this associate website does, right, is, we're here under the channel and then advanced, right? So we're under our advanced channel settings, and this is over in the Creator Studio. So then we're going to scroll on down, and we're going to link a website. So I'm just going to remove this. A couple people were saying, there's only a spot for one channel or one website, right? And yeah, that's true, there is. But you can have multiple websites linked. So let's say I want to link justinsardi.co, because that's one of my marketing channels. So I'll add that. Okay, that's already been linked. So let's see, justinsardi.com maybe. Oops. Okay, not quite sure why that didn't pull up, but so let's say we want to do justinsardi.com. We'll click add. That's been added. Let me think of one that I have that's not already been linked. Let's see. So if we click here, you can learn a little bit more, right? And you can come in here and see what you're going to need to do. So you can see linking your website from your video, or link to your website from your videos, allows you to use cards and annotations to drive traffic. Now, from what I've heard, they're actually going to be getting rid of annotations and moving over to cards. So keep that in mind. But for now, use both of them, right? So what we're going to do is, let me see, I'm trying to think of what other channel I have. I think they're all linked up is the problem already. So let's say I had a site like, I don't know, what do I have? So here's all the ones that I've had linked up. Let me go to my webmaster tools actually and see. But basically what we're going to do here is just put in any website. So whatever website we have, let's say it's zingo.com or something like that. We'll click add. And it's going to say, to associate this site, you must verify that you own it, right? So we're going to click this verify button. Now what this is going to do is take us over to our Webmaster Central, and this will allow us to, so first things first, if you're logged into multiple Gmail accounts, this was one that confused me for a while. If you're logged into multiple Gmail accounts, make sure that you're logged into the right one up here that is associated with your YouTube channel. Otherwise, this will not work, right? So here you can see the recommended is your domain name provider. I don't use that. I've never used that method actually. That's not my favorite one to go with, but you can use that. There's multiple ways you can do this. As you can see, here's one, and they give you very clear directions. It's pretty easy to do. Let me zoom out a little bit. There we go. So you can do that. And you just basically pick your domain name provider, right? So you could do that. That's one way. I found it's a lot easier because I don't know my login. It's all saved and it was a pain. So one of the easiest ways, and also sometimes you're not associating with a domain that you own. It might be a Shopify store, right? And it's something.myshopify.com because you don't own the domain. Well, then you can start using all of these. So you could do the HTML file or the HTML tag. Now this HTML tag is very easy. This is the one I use to associate Shopify stores. So all you do, you put this on your site's homepage. You just drop this little snippet of code in there, right? So pretty easy to do there. Or you can do the HTML file upload. And this, you have to have access to your cPanel. And again, there is that whole video all about setting this up in your it's in the members area, sorry. So we talk about that, but basically you're going to download this file. This file is universal for your account, right? So you'll download that. You can use that with any site, or sorry, with any site on under your main Webmaster Central account. So then you upload it to your hosting. So we'd log into hosting, upload this file, confirm it by clicking this link, which obviously that's not my site. Then we just click verify, and from there it'll take us back to YouTube, and we click refresh, and then we'll have that there. So here in our Webmaster Central, you can see here's a bunch of the different websites that I have associated, and so any of these websites right here, I will be allowed to link with any of my YouTube accounts and send traffic to these, right? So these are just verified sites that I own. So I can send traffic to light.tubesift.com. It looks like I don't actually have tubesift.com associated here, so that might be one I need to get associated, which is, I'm not quite sure why I don't have that, but yeah, so you can see that's how it's going to work. And then from there, we're come back over to YouTube, and we've got our Creator Studio, right? And we've got the channel tab, and under here we click Advanced, and what if we associated Zingo.com, we would click refresh, and it would be good to go. But obviously that's not a site, so let's go. There we go. Let's just go tubesift.com. See if that is even one. Oops, not sure why it's not adding that. All right, and then we'll click add, and yeah, from there I'd have to go in and verify it. So pretty easy to do. That's exactly how that works. Now, and keep in mind, if you remove one, like if I remove any of those sites, I can still link to that site using annotations and cards, even if it's not showing up in here, as long as I've linked it one time. So you can link as many sites as you would like with this. And what I want to actually show you in here is how these things work. So why do we need to link this site, right? Well, there's a specific reason, right? So we're going to use both annotations and cards to drive traffic from these videos to whatever page we want. So linking your site is extremely important. And right here, you could see this is an annotation right here. So this, if I close this, you can see this button's still here. So this button doesn't actually do anything. It's just something I built into the video. And right up here is a card also, and it says, hey, click here to get this. So if we click play, we'll go a little bit further. Here we go. So right here, so there's two things. This thing right here that slid out that says get TubeSift Lite for free, well, this is a card. So if we click on that and then click on this, it's going to take us to this website, right, that I have linked up, which is light.tubesift.com. So it's going to take us there when somebody clicks this link in our video. Same with this, right? This is just a button that I built into my PowerPoint slides. So this isn't an actual button, but I made it a button by drawing an annotation over it. So same thing, if I click on that, I'm taken to this website. Now, how does that work, right? Well, underneath your video, we've got this annotations button and this cards button. So if I click on annotations, and it's important to note that annotations do not work on mobile devices. So just kind of keep that in mind there. They don't work on mobile devices, so they're going to work for your desktop traffic. But as you can see, I have a couple annotations down here. So what we're going to do right here, let's say this annotation's not here, right? Let's actually, I don't want to delete it, but whatever. Let's go ahead and delete it. I'm going to copy this real quick, and let's go ahead and delete this. I'm going to show you exactly how this works. So as you can see, there's no annotation here in the beginning right now, but it does say, it looks like you can click this. So what we're going to do, I'm going to scroll to the beginning. We're just going to click Add Annotation. Now, I believe that one that I used was a spotlight. You can use any of these. So let's go ahead and go with the spotlight. I like the spotlight because, look, it allows you to kind of draw a box around something, and then if anybody clicks anywhere inside of the box, you're able to use this annotation. So we can kind of drag and drop this wherever we'd like. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to butt this annotation up to over here. We want to make it long enough, right? So we'll make that long enough there. And as you can see, we're going to go ahead and drag this and draw a button over this, right? Now from here, we're going to want to link. Well, we're going to want to link to another, to our website, right? So we're just going to click this link right here. Now with this spotlight, we can type something as well. And you can see we've got this other button or this other text that can go under this as well. And you can kind of move that. I usually don't use this bottom one. That's just for your notes or whatever. So I'll get rid of that. And this bottom part doesn't really matter. Then we choose which color, obviously we want our text to be, and this is where we can choose the color of our annotation line. So as you can see, this is blue. I like using red because it kind of stands out. Yellow works well also, and you can kind of see if you hover over it, you can see that yellow, right? So when I put my buttons in there, I say, hey, click this button. And then it's not actually a button, it's just an annotation, which is really cool. So let's go ahead and let's keep this red right here. And here's when it starts, here's when it ends, and then we're going to link it. We have all these different options, right? Associated website, merch, subscribe, Google+. You could link to a channel, a playlist, or another video. So if you just leave video and you just paste a website in here, that'll work. It'll automatically change to associated website for you. Or you can drop down to associated website and paste that link right there. It'll do the exact same thing. So from here, all we're going to do is click Apply Changes. And now every time, so when we're watching this video, you can see this is a button now. If I click it, it's not going to work in here because we're doing the editing thing. It's just going to pause it. But if I click that, it's actually going to take me to that website when we're watching this. And you can see exactly what it looks like, right? Then here comes the other one. Here's my next annotation, right? Same thing, link into the same thing. Then I don't have one for a while. We've got another one here. If we click on this, same thing, right? And I'm just using this is a label, so we could use whatever types of annotations, labels, notes, spotlights, whatever you want to use. So that's how these annotations work, and that's why it's so important to link your website with your YouTube channel. So when we do start running traffic, you can have these buttons pop up and tell people, all right, click this, to go to my website, right? So that's how annotations work. Then we have cards. Now cards are pretty cool also. These work on mobile devices. So we can have up to, there we go, we can have up to 5 cards on our channel. And see, that's exactly how it looks, right? Get Tubes of Life for free. It's going to slide out and say that. So let's go ahead and watch a little bit more. So we'll scroll to where we want it. Let's say, so we have one there, and maybe we want another one to come right here, right at 43 seconds. So we're just going to click Add Card. Now we can add a video or a playlist, a channel. They have donations. They just added that, I guess, or an approved website. So let's click this website because we're going to want to send traffic to a website. Now here's all the different websites that I can link to from this particular channel, right? Now that's pretty cool. These are all my associated websites. So as I mentioned, I can have multiple sites associated with this channel. Well, here you go. This is it right here. You can see all the different channels or websites associated with this specific channel. So what we're going to do, you can either pick one of these, but that doesn't actually let you type in the actual address. So here we're just going to paste up top here, link URL, boom. And from there, we just click next. Now what this is going to do is to pull out a title. So this is just what it's called. So here I would say, and usually it just pulls what your site's called. So I would actually call it, TubeSift Lite or something like that. Right? Then our call to action would be something along the lines of get your free account, right? Click here, get instant access today. Let's see, get TubeSift Lite for free, right? So then you pick an image, and this is going to populate from the images that are actually on your website. You can also choose an image and upload your own image. I've done that with videos before where I put a click here button, and that works pretty well also. So here we're going to click create card, and we're going to scroll back a little bit, and then we can see what it looks like, right? So there we go, get TubeSift Lite for free. Click on it, here's our second card, right? Now if we want to edit that, here, this teaser text that pops out, maybe we want it to say get instant access today or click here to get something. All you have to do is click edit. Then when this card comes out and somebody clicks on it, once again, it takes us to the website of our choice, right? And yeah, you can link to particular pages on a site. That's what I just did. So I'm not just linking to, um, here we go. So instead of just going to, justinsardi.com, I would send it to whatever, or tubesiflight.com. It would go here to this specific page. And that's what this link URL is. And you should link to a specific page for sure. Right. Now, a couple people were asking, are cards only available for mobile devices? No, cards work for desktops. I'm on a desktop right now, and as you can see, let's see, that was at 43 seconds, right? So let's go up to 40. There, here's one right here. So this is what it's going to look like. Boom. There it is. TubeSIF Lite. Click here for instant access. Get instant access today. So that's exactly what these cards are going to look like when you are using them on a desktop. So they work very well there. Right? Cool. Okay, so let's go back to our Creator Studio. So that's how cards and annotations work. They work very, very effectively, and that's why you have to be linking your website to, that's why you have to be linking your website to be able to send traffic to these things. So here we've got, or to your website, yeah, from your videos. So let's say we're trying to figure out how to fill our channel with content, because obviously I have a few, oops, there we go. I have a few videos on here already, which I actually made, and these are, I've got a playlist for case studies here, right? So I've got some case studies. This is how my channel looks, but we do need some content. So what a couple ideas here. So this is all about video marketing. So what I'm going to do is type in video marketing, right? See what's coming up here. So let's see. Right here, these guys sold with video. This might be a good channel, right? And I'm actually subscribed to them. So we click over here, and just to kind of make my channel look like a normal channel, I'm going to subscribe to this channel, right? I'm going to see what type of videos they have. This seems to be all about videos, and I'm going to sort them by their most popular. So this looks like, how to get a wireless mic, right, for under 20 bucks. How to create a business page for Facebook, probably not what I want to do. How to get more views on YouTube, that's obviously something people are looking for. I can, click search again, go check out some other video marketing channels in here, maybe Tom Breeze. I am subscribed to him as well, see what kind of things there. But I just want to see what, 5 effective video styles. That's good. Then I could also go over to Google and just do a quick search of, video marketing. And I could honestly pick out specific topics to search for as well, and just kind of go from there. So let's see. Real SEO here, video marketing. They have a whole thing about this. So maybe we come over here. Entrepreneur.com has something as well. So we can just kind of see what type of things they have, right? What's the optimal length for a YouTube video? That might be some topic that we make it about, and we can honestly just come here, check it out, and just be like, hey, according to Real SEO, the optimal length is blah, 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 and just make a quick little video about, about these types of topics, right? Then there's also all of these different, we've got all the different news articles too. So here's video marketing news and topics. We can open that up. We can go to news, what's happening, how to use video marketing to engage with business to business. Is video marketing effective? Just things like that you could just basically populate your channel with. So it's not that difficult to come up with ideas for videos. Just do a simple Google search and see what's going on. Entrepreneur.com has a bunch of things to can't miss video advertising campaigns, whatever. Whatever you want to do, you can kind of 5 tips for selecting music for your video. Come here, you can see obviously here's their little tips. So I mean, you can kind of, obviously don't copy this directly. I'm not saying copy these directly, but you can base it off of these, right? So, tips for selecting music for your video marketing videos, things like that. Let's see, cool. Let's see, so I mean, that's basically what we do there. and then you can just subscribe to a few different channels and kind of fill your channel out, making it look like a normal channel. Then we can feature channels. So I'm actually going to feature somebody's channels. So let's look for Justin Sardi. I'm going to feature me. Oops, maybe there we are. There's one of my channels. So cool. All right, this one's one that I just kind of play around with, don't use it too much, but cool. So let's go ahead and copy this. We'll come back over here, and I can feature my own channel here if I would like, just by adding this there. So I've got that channel featured. Maybe another one of mine is, I don't know, this might be another one of my channels. I'm not sure. Yeah, there's another one of mine. So I've got a couple channels. I could feature my channels here and just make sure that my channels show up if I have other channels. Yeah, and I do have test channels that I just put stuff on. I have so many channels I don't even know. So yeah, definitely. Let's see. So we got that. Once we get our channel set up, now obviously part of the optimization process is setting up this header. And so, we did give you the means to create headers using TubeArtX. So go ahead and create one of those, this little edit thing right here, so we can edit channel art. All you're going to do is just upload that exact file that you got from there and keep them here, right? So we'll go ahead and click cancel because I'm not actually going to upload one because I have one. Then we're going to add our links. Now this is part of our calls to action, right? So here we go. I just put a little description in here. So we click that little pencil. So here we're going to just put our channel description. Here's just a brief overview of what this channel is about, right? So we'll click done. So just go ahead and throw a description in there. Try and throw some of your keywords in there. Then put your support email or wherever you want people to be able to get in contact with you, because they're probably going to want to get in contact with you. Then we get to overlay links. Now these links are pretty cool. So one of them I link to my Facebook page, obviously, because I have that. Another one I link to video ads crash course that I'm, one of my products that I sell. And then I just have TubeSift Lite link as well. You can also add other things here. You just title it, throw the URL, and click done. So let's go ahead and click done there. So now you can see here's the links. And what are they going to look like? Well, right here they are. Get TubeSift, Facebook, and another website, right? So that's pretty effective there. That's exactly how you go about doing that. Throw your links up here. That's just one place that people can click to get your more info, right? As I mentioned, put calls to action. Then we click this little pencil right here, right below the channel art. You're going to want to click Edit Channel Navigation. Now you want to enable default view, right? Customize the layout. And if you're putting videos up here, definitely go ahead and enable this. So if I don't have this, check this out. I'll go ahead and save that. What's my channel going to look like? Well, it's going to look like this now. So it's just going to be a long news feed of, hey, Justin watched this, he did this, he subscribed here. It's kind of ugly, right? It's really ugly. I hate it. So, and I could change, hey, what do I want to see? All right, well, all activity, great. Well, that doesn't actually, I don't care who I subscribe to. I don't want people seeing who I subscribe to, right? I mean, they'll see it, but what I'm going to do, remember, edit channel navigation and click enable. Now, from here, we're just going to click save. And this is going to change the way our channel looks, right? So here we've got, it says for returning subscribers, you can actually edit this and you can feature a specific video. So all your new videos can be featured here when returning subscribers come back. You can have default content, so it'd be the latest upload, right? When new people come back, so they see the latest one, right? So we'll just click done there. Then we've got for new visitors. Now this is where you set up your channel trailer. So just click change trailer. I can remove it or I can change it, right? So here I can pick which one do I want. Well, here's all my videos. Some of these are unlisted, right? So you can actually have it unlisted if you like, but maybe I want this video ads case study featured here, or this video X case study, whatever it may be. I can feature one of these videos here. So let's go ahead and change this. I'll probably feature it to whatever, one of these. So whatever I want to do, I can do that and save that. So that's the first step. Then as I mentioned, we're going to talk a little bit about playlists and Creative Commons. Then I'm going to open up for Q&A, and we're going to wrap up after that. So I know this is going a little bit long, so it's been about an hour, but I want to make sure I get all the content covered for everybody as well. So all right, so we talked about basic channel layout, basic channel optimization, and that's basically just turning it on to your browse mode, right? So we're going to want to do that, and then we're going to fill it up with videos. So we have this Creative Commons. So let's see, I don't know if video marketing is going to be the best. Let's go video marketing tips, right? And we're going to click this filters. So we're going to come over here to Creative Commons, and we're going to see, 7 effective call to action examples, that I could use that, popular video marketing tips for loan officers, online video marketing tips. So here's all the videos that I can actually use for, get more subscribers if I really don't want to make a video. Now, obviously with this channel, I don't want to put somebody else's video on there because part of it's for branding me, right? But let's say, for example, I do want to use this 7 effective call to action examples, right? Let's say this is a video that I want, right? So what we're going to do is just click show more and scroll down and license, Creative Commons attribution license, reuse is allowed. So I'm going to click remix this video. I'm going to remix it however I would like. So, maybe I just cut this out and whatever. Cut this here. I could delete this middle part, throw a transition, whatever I want to do. Let's say this is the video. I'm done editing it. Great. So here, I'm just going to label this. So call to action examples. All right. Then I'm just going to click create video. Now what this is going to do is right here, you can see it just made this video in my channel, right? So pretty simple stuff right here. Then I want to edit my info and settings, right? So call to action examples is my title. I don't really want it to say I created this with the YouTube editor. So here I would say, hey, this video is all about blah, 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 right? Call to action examples. I can do my advanced settings here, change all of these things here, throw my location, all that, and just kind of, make it public, listed, unlisted, whatever I want to do there, add a message, share it, all that good stuff. So this is how I change my description, right? And I obviously throw my tags in here as well. So I don't actually want that to go into my channel, but as you can see, that's exactly how you do that. So right here, now it's in my channel. So I'm just going to go ahead and let's go to our video manager here. I'm going to delete this real quick. But as you can see, it's preparing the upload. It's got 0 views. And this video is now going to be in our channel. So pretty cool stuff. I'm just going to click delete. Yeah, I'm going to delete it. All right. So that's how that Creative Commons video works, right? Okay. And all of this is covered in the training, and I go much slower. So a couple people were curious about the mouse. Sorry, my mouse is small. I have a giant monitor, but I mean, basically everything is all the links that you need to see are right here. Click this up here with your top right hand corner where this drop down comes from, and click on Creator Studio, right? And everything you need is right over here in your Creator Studio. So everything is, your channel. This is where all your settings are going to be. So everything's there, and there is the whole module all about YouTube inside of, inside of the members area. And when you're using that Creative Commons, you don't risk someone saying you stole their video because, watch, Creative Commons. Check this out. All right, and let me see if I can actually highlight my mouse. I don't know if I can highlight my mouse with GoToWebinar. Let me see if I can. I don't think I can, otherwise I would. Let me just try this real quick. Yeah, I don't think I can highlight my mouse when I'm doing a live presentation. So sorry, otherwise I would. Yeah, it's not looking like I can. So that's kind of a GoToWebinar thing. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I guess I can make it larger. My computer for sure. Okay, so Creative Commons YouTube. So let's just click on this real quick. As you can see right here, let me zoom in a little bit. Creative Commons license provides a standard way for content creators to grant someone else permission to use their work. So that's basically saying if a YouTube user marks their video with Creative Commons, these videos are accessible to YouTube users for free, even commercially in their own videos via the YouTube video editor. So that means that you can use any of these videos, right? Who's eligible to use it? Well, everybody with a channel that's in good standing and, what's eligible for Creative Commons, cool. So if you mark your video with Creative Commons, other people can use it. And you don't want to mark your videos with Creative Commons. And you have to enable Creative Commons on your videos. So let's say over here we're on YouTube. Let me go to my video manager. So let's say I want to make this one Creative Commons. So I'm going to click the edit button and I'm going to go over here to advanced settings. And down here I should be able to, let's see. Oh, right here. License and rights ownership, right here. So there, it got big. So if I click this, I can click Creative Commons. That's going to mean that everybody can take my video. Under here, under our channel, right? Let me leave this page. So our channel, up right here, upload defaults, underneath the channel, you can actually set your license to be default Creative Commons if you like, or set it to standard. It comes standard, so you don't have to worry about other people taking your videos. It's just, it's just something that you can put up there if you would like, but you definitely don't have to. It's just an option for you if you would like to. I don't have it on mine because I don't want other people using my videos, right? Cool. Okay, so that's Creative Commons. Then let's talk a little bit about playlists here. So let's go back to our channel. Let me see. Come over here to playlists, right? So over here on the left-hand side, you can see playlists, right? So we've got playlists right here. And what we're going to do is click playlists. And we can create playlists. So this one would be case studies, right? So, I can create a new playlist. I can title it whatever I'd want. Like this one, maybe I title AdWords for video. Okay, and so I'm just going to create this. And I can make it public, unlisted, or private. So I'll create this playlist. So here we have AdWords for video right here. Right? So what we're going to do is just add videos to this. So we click add videos, and then we have our YouTube videos here. So let's see, AdWords for video. Maybe I want to add, let's see, step-by-step case study here, or TubeSift Lite, whatever I want to add here. Right here, this AdWords for video tutorial targeting options. So let's say I want to add this one. So I can add that video. Let's see, what else is there? Webinar registrations, that's about AdWords for video, but that's kind of a case study, so I'd probably keep that in the case study. But here I click add videos. So now I have 2 videos in this playlist. I can drag and drop them in a different order. As we want. This is a case study, so I'm actually going to delete this one. So we'll leave this here for now. And as I add more things about AdWords for video, they can go into this playlist, right? So I can change the settings here if I like. If you set it as an official playlist, you'll only be able to have that video in one playlist. So I just usually do regular, and then I manually order them, right? So, and you can auto add, rules. So if the title contains case study, right, or AdWords for video, so every time I add another video that says AdWords for video, it's going to be added to this playlist, right? We can also allow people to add to my playlist if I'd like to, but I don't have to. So let's click save there. Now keep in mind, I can also add additional videos that aren't mine. So I could search for regular videos. So here I could type AdWords for video and click search. Now this is going to take other people's videos here. So let's say I want to use this real SEO, how to set up a YouTube advertising campaign, right? So I'll click add. Now somebody else's video is in my playlist as well. So that kind of helps fill up the channel a little bit later, right? So, or fill up the channel without making things. So there we have that. So let's go back home. And remember, we enabled that browse mode, right? So we've got right here sections. So here's my case studies. I added that by clicking add section. And under here, under content, I'm just going to go playlists, right? Creative playlists. And I'm going to find, here's my playlist. So here I put this AdWords for video one, right? Oops, didn't mean to click that. I'll have to go add section. I'm going to do it with my created playlist. And I'm going to choose my, oh wait, I need to go single playlist, sorry. Single playlist, there we go. So I'm going to choose a playlist right here. So here's my AdWords for video one. And do I want it horizontal or do I want it vertical? It doesn't matter, I only have one video on this one, but then I'm going to click done. So now my channel has these two things here. We've got AdWords for video and we've got case studies. So when somebody comes to my channel, all my videos are broken out into an easy to digest format, right? So here's case studies, AdWords for video, then I've got my featured video up here. So when we do start running traffic back to the channel, people are going to be able to see this and they're going to be like, oh, that's great. You know, it's basically going to highlight the videos that we want people to watch, right? Cool. So I mean, that is essentially the rundown on these YouTube channels. One other thing I want to point out though, real quick, if we come up here, go back to our Creator Studio, and over here under our channel, we're going to click on this branding right here, right? Now, I always add a watermark to my videos. Now, this can be a custom watermark, but you're just going to come right here and add that watermark. And what that watermark does is it appears at 5 seconds, right? So let's say, let's watch this video right here. So let's see, we're 5 seconds in already. Yeah, minute and 46 seconds in. So right here, subscribe. This is going to allow people, this is going to watermark our videos, so it's just going to be there. If you can, put your own logo here. So I need to actually put a video marketing metrics one probably, but I just threw the subscribe one in here. So then when somebody clicks subscribe, they're going to be taken to your channel and automatically subscribed. That's going to help tremendously, and it's going to help you build your channel up and get additional subscribers without much extra work. Right. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and open up for Q&A. I had, let's see. Had quite a few questions come in. So if I did miss your question, go ahead and pop that in here. But that's basically the YouTube marketing basics. So we'll set up our channel, set up our AdWords account, and then we'll just start, set up some of our marketing videos and start pushing traffic to them, right? So let's see. Can someone change their video from Creative Commons to do not use later and then you'll be in trouble? I have no idea. I don't think you'd get in trouble because you can't get their video unless it's unless it's Creative Commons, right? So you can't just take their video unless it's Creative Commons. So even if they do change it later, I don't think that it might just like pull your video or something. I'm not 100% sure. And you guys, everybody, I do recommend making your own videos. That's just a quick start hack if you really want. There's been 1 or 2 times I've used those Creative Commons videos. I personally don't like doing it because they're not my videos. I like making my videos a specific way so I know they're going to convert. I don't want somebody else to, if I really don't want to make a video, I'll pay somebody else to make it. Even if it's pretty much the same as somebody else's, it's still going to be my video, right? And I don't really use those Creative Commons. I do every once in a while, to promote some physical products. I used some at one point just so I could have a couple videos on that channel because people were trying to see a little bit more about it, and I was just showing some product demos. And in that case, it was cool because it was actually just game screenplay, so it was fine. It wasn't like somebody else on camera, right? Let's see. So if we use Creative Commons videos, does it get marked as such or do we have to set it? If you use the video as Creative Commons, it's going to be marked as Creative Commons as well. And you're not copying the video, right? So you're not copying the video. You're using the YouTube editor to make a video, or basically take that video and put it into your channel. and it's fine. YouTube allows you to do it. You are not going to get in trouble for using Creative Commons videos, right? Is there a setting to show related videos for your videos on your channel? Yeah, a playlist. I would use a playlist for that, and then put all your videos in a playlist, and then your video will play next. If you don't do that, your other people's videos are going to be shown no matter what. I mean, you can't get rid of all of these, right? But look right here, video marketing metrics, mine's up next, video marketing metrics. So as long as you have things in the same order, some of your videos are going to be showing up. Right here is another one of mine, but you can't really do much about these related videos because that's just YouTube's algorithm. Can you change an existing YouTube channel to a new Gmail address? Yeah, you can do that in Google Plus, I think. So like here, if we go to the settings, we can go to our advanced settings, and this is going to take us to Google Plus, I believe. Yeah, right here. So here's all where you could do that. I can get a custom URL now. That's cool. Change a password, right? Here's all this. You can move your channel to your Google account or a different Google Plus page. So all that can be done through here, right? And that was the settings and advanced settings there. Can the same payment source be used for several AdWords accounts on my client center? I'm not sure on that, Claude. I have one AdWords account that I use, and if my clients have theirs, so I have separate payments. I don't think you're supposed to do that, because otherwise you'd just be getting the $100 coupon over and over again, and you will get in trouble for that, right? How did I set up so many channels under one account? Well, all I do is I have my main Gmail account, right? And I'm going to come over here and go view all, or you can click add account, right? So you can click add account, and you can create a new account underneath here that way. Or you can come back over here and you can go to your main account that everything is under. Where is that? I think I broke it. I'm not quite sure where that went. Weird. I don't know where oh, here it is. So right here, view all for this account. Here's all the YouTube channels I have. I just click create new channel, and that allows me to create a new channel under my Gmail account. Let's see. Can I link to a CPA offer or affiliate offer where you have no access to the site to add code? No, you cannot. You can only link to a website that is your own, or that you get in contact with somebody. You have to be able to get access to that account in order to do that. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to link. It's just not going to work. So there's that. One option though, like some of my channels, let me see. In here, I have a couple videos where I've promoted some affiliate products. So let me actually see real quick. For instance, bear with me for 1 second. Let me find. Let me find one that I promoted in here. Video Motion Pro, right? So this was an actual ad that I ran, and as you can see, let's kind of scroll forward a little bit. So this was one ad. This is for Video Motion Pro, and I set up a demo account, right? Right now they're offering a great thing. Click here to see it in action. So, okay. Apparently I didn't have annotations because this was before I needed annotations. In the past, you were able to just click on the video and it would take you to a website. But what I was doing is sending people to my bonus page, which honestly I don't know what that was right now. But we will, let's see, this might have it. Okay, check this out. So, yeah. Come on. Let's see. Here we go. So this page is a little messed up, I guess, because I changed themes. I probably need to delete this. But basically, I had a timer. I had a quick demo video. It was a 16-minute demo video of this. I said, hey, look what others are charging. here's all the bonuses that I'm giving away. Here's what you're going to get. Click here to claim them. Then when somebody clicked on this, it would take them to the there we go. It would take them to the actual sales page. So this was my bonus link, or this was my affiliate link. So I sent them to a bonus page, if you will. So, and we'll cover that a lot more when we start talking more about the affiliate marketing side of things. I'll pull up some good examples, but my site's under construction right now, so that's kind of a bad example. But that's how that works basically. Pop-ups. Okay, let's see. Can you show how to add monetized videos? Okay, so there seems to be a lot of confusion about what a monetized video is. Okay, so in order for you to run an ad in front of somebody else's video, it has to be monetized. So let's say you have a dog training product and you want to know which videos work for dog training. So here we'll find some videos. All right, so these are all monetized, right? This is Zach George guy. He lets people run ads in front of his videos. So under here in YouTube, so let's click play, right? We'll click play. This should pull up an ad, right? So here's a video ad. Now the reason there's an ad here is because they said, I want somebody to be able to run ads in front of my video. So when I come over here to YouTube in my Creator Studio, right, I have these different ads. So let's say right here, this was a retargeting ad I was running for a friend. So over here, monetization under my video options. I can monetize this with ads, right? And then I could choose which type of ads I want to be able to show up in my videos, right? So I could say, you know, display ads, and they require you to have in-display ads, right? But I can do overlay ads, sponsored cards, skippable video ads, whatever I want. So if you turn monetization on, other people can put videos in front of your video, right? And I do not allow monetization on my channels because I use my videos for marketing. I don't want other people trying to steal my traffic, right? I don't want that to happen. So basically that's what monetization is. If somebody's basically telling AdWords, hey, I want to be able to run ads in front, or I want ads to be able to be ran in front of my videos. And then over here in analytics, it's AdSense though. So you can make money having ads run in front of your videos. So we can come over here to like estimated earnings. I don't have any because I have to associate an AdSense account. That's not what this course is about. This course is about you running ads on other people's channels and websites, right? So when somebody else has monetization enabled, like this guy, this Zach George, whenever this ad gets played and somebody watches it and doesn't skip, so if I watch this whole ad and I don't skip, that counts as a view. The advertiser, this Katie Couric, had to pay, right? So she just, because I watched that whole video, Katie has to pay for that view. Well, because this guy, Zach George, created the content, he gets paid a percentage of that view. I think he gets like 55% of what Google charges. So let's say I paid 3 cents for that view. This Zach George guy gets 55% of that 3 cents. And that over numerous, 850,000 views, that adds up. You get to 1 million views, then you're getting whatever, a couple $100 per video. So that's what monetization is. And if somebody has monetization enabled, your ad can be run in front of their video. Does that make sense to everybody? Sorry, it was cool. All right. Let's see, where are we at now? Do you need a separate AdWords account for every channel? No, I have multiple channels associated with one AdWords account, and I can run traffic to any of them. Does the training provide step-by-step process? Yeah, all of this was covered in the training. This is mostly just me running through it again, the kickoff session, getting everybody up to speed. And if you if you haven't watched that training yet, definitely do that. It goes quite a bit slower, and I walk through step by step in one video is one thing. So we've been covering quite a bit here. So sorry about that. Okay. If I use a Creative Commons video, is it set as Creative Commons or is it standard? If you use Creative Commons video, it's set as Creative Commons because you're using Creative Commons footage. How do we know if a video has Creative Commons? You just do that Creative Commons search. So here we got dog training, and we're going to come over here and do this little filters right here and come over to features and go Creative Commons right here. And then that will allow you to find all the Creative Commons videos for dog training, right? So that's how you know. That, or you can click on a video and scroll down and click show more in the description, and it'll tell you, oh my gosh, holy smokes. It'll tell you what the license is of that video. So it'll say Creative Commons, right? How do I keep track of all my channels? I don't know. I just know. I only use, you know, a couple of my clients' channels, and then 3 or 4 of my main channels are the ones that I focus on. Some of the other ones are just demos from making training videos, whatever. So a lot of those I don't use, or they're old client accounts or whatever. Can I just take a portion of somebody's video that's not Creative Commons and use it in my own video? No, that's stealing. That's copyright infringement, and you can get your account shut down for doing so. If you have a playlist and a video plays, does that mean the next video in the playlist automatically plays? Yes, that is exactly what a playlist is. Am I doing, I'm not sure, somebody was, or Jeff was asking, am I doing, siloing in the videos that I'm putting on my channels? If so, do I have a specific internal linking structure? I honestly, I don't focus on video SEO very much. I focus on the paid traffic thing. So I would love for somebody to set up all of that for me. If you want to learn more about siloing and all of that, check out Semantic Mastery. Those guys are awesome. Bradley Benner does a really, really good job of teaching all of that. But I actually don't focus on that. Yeah, they're the bomb. Exactly. Those guys know what's up. Bradley was actually a student of mine. He was one that got into one of my first video ads programs. So he's a buddy of mine, and he knows a lot about that. So that's definitely something you can do. And he is very good at that. I am not. That is not my area of expertise. Cool, cool. Oh, this dog looks mad. All right. Let's see. How does it benefit the person saying, yes, run ads on my videos? They get paid, basically. So it's AdSense. So you know how Google, like if you go to a website and Google puts ads on that website, the website owner gets paid through AdSense. So that's a completely different topic. Honestly, basically, it benefits them because they get paid. When you pay for a view, they get a percentage of that. Can you place your own ads on videos that you upload into your channel? Yeah, you can, but I don't know why you would do that, because then you're paying for. I mean, if somebody's watching your videos on your channel, they're already watching your videos. So why wouldn't you just splice a little intro ad in there and then not pay? Yeah. So if you link to a site, what's required on the page to be Google compliant? So a couple of things, actually. You're going to need terms of service, a privacy policy, and a contact us. So that's what you have to have. And then besides that, we can actually look up. So if we just do a quick Google search for AdWords terms of service, I think is what it might be under. Terms and conditions, AdWords policies. There we go. So if we look for AdWords policies, they talk about, in here, let me just drop this in the chat box for everybody. This will give you a breakdown. We will be talking a little bit more about that, but basically you can't be promoting any of this stuff. You can't abuse the ad network. You can't misrepresent anything. None of this restricted content here. You can't advertise alcohol. You can't run copyright things. You can't do gambling. This basically breaks it down here for you. So you just have to follow these rules right here, and that's about it. But you do have to have a privacy policy. Um, you know, you have to have a privacy policy, a terms and conditions, and a contact us. Who can we contact or pay to make our video? So there's a few different things that we can do. So we can go to a place like Fiverr, right? Fiverr.com. And Fiverr has a ton of different things right here. So we can come right here to video and animation. Right here, look at all these different, so here's all the different categories. You can have videos made in any of these categories pretty easily. You can also go to a site like pond5.com or just look for stock footage. Look for stock footage, and we got all these different things like shutterstock.com, istockphoto.com, VideoHive. So let's say we go to VideoHive. You can actually buy these stock footage clips and just do voiceovers. So if you're, you could see what they're looking like. That would be going on in the bathroom or the background, and you could just have that going on, and you could basically preview these videos and see. You can search for you could search within here for your keywords, figure something out, and you could easily make a video this way as well, right? And you can see it's like $8 for these clips. Splice a few of these together. You can go from there, or you can go to Fiverr or whatever. Let's see. Yeah, and this is going to be, or this is recorded, and we are going to be putting it in the members area. Let's see. Does TubeSift come with Video Extreme? It does not come with Video Extreme. If you want to get TubeSift, you're going to need to upgrade. And in the members area, you should see something off to the right-hand side that says, "Have you seen TubeSift yet?" You can then pick that up from there, right? Cool. I don't have a website. I would get a website. If you don't have a website, you should probably get a website. I mean, we're doing online marketing. It's not that difficult. You can get a domain for a couple dollars and just start pushing traffic to it. If you want to do affiliate marketing, you are going to be way more successful if you have a website. So I would definitely get a website. Let's see. If I wanted to set up a channel within a niche, can I use playlists as sub-niches or micro-niching? Yes, definitely. Like for instance, mine's video marketing. My channel is video marketing. Well, I have a playlist AdWords for video. I might have one video SEO. I might have one about video creation or video best practices. All of those are sub-niches under that niche. But overall, and that would make sense to continue keeping it that way because it is a video marketing channel. There's numerous topics about video marketing, right? Cool. For affiliate and CPA offers, can we just say visit this site? Yeah, you can. Definitely. Definitely. And I actually saw a couple people also asking about the live event, and I just wanted to share with everybody a little bit about a little bit about that live event real quick. So let me pull up this link real quick because give me 1 second here. So the way the live event is, and we actually have to we had to change. That's a bad thumbnail right there. There we go. So basically, you can see right here, so videoextreme.io/Las Vegas. Let me drop this link in the chat box as well. So for everybody that was curious about the event, we actually had to change the date. So we basically had it set up for Easter weekend. I was not aware. I thought Easter was in April. I guess it's been in March the past 2 years. So we accidentally booked that for April, or sorry, for Easter. So we're actually moving it to the beginning of March. You can get all the info by going to the videoextreme.io/Las Vegas. And do keep in mind, so the way this works is you have to put a $97 deposit. It's 100% refundable as soon as you get to the event. This is just to allow us to know how many people are going to be going to this event, and so we can properly plan and make sure we have enough drinks and food, all that kind of stuff for the networking, all of that. So you got to put a $97 deposit for this, or you can join the VIP Mastermind Day, which is going to be a smaller one-on-one session, or not one-on-one, but smaller session, specifically, roundtable style. It's going to be all about getting getting this in action for your specific business, right? Yeah, cool. Yeah, so just so you know, you do need to book by we have limited capacity. If we find out that more people are going to be coming, that's, right here it says, which can be extended to up to 400 people by December 31st. So we just need to know right away. So if everybody can confirm your seat, that'd be great. And then like I said, you will be getting all of your money back when you check in at the event for this main one. The VIP is an upcharge though, because it is going to be the one-on-one thing. And yeah, I will send out an email a little bit later today with the exact dates and everything like that. How do you get a t-shirt like mine? I just had that made. I think we are going to be having t-shirts at the event as well. So when we come to the event, we should be able to get those for everybody. Let's see. What are options for additional users to access TubeSift? So it is just a one user. You just have to let them use your license, your business partner. If you don't want to share the login, you need to get an additional license. We can hook you up with a discounted license if you just shoot me a message to support at justinsardi.com. So I'll shoot that to you real quick. We can get you hooked up to how do I get a haircut like that? 3 years of growth, right? You don't get a haircut to get a haircut like that, Stephen. So yeah, basically we can get additional licenses at a discount, but each login is only good for one as well. Can I give us a quick and easy template to create YouTube compliant landing pages without having to use something like lead pages? I use, let's see. I use lead pages. We'll talk about landing page compliance. Let me see what I can do. But that would have, if I did that, it would have to be HTML, and then you're going to have knowledge of editing these pages anyway. So. Okay, let's see. What type of video editing software do you use? You have Camtasia for Mac. Oh yeah, see, I have a Mac as well. That's why I don't use Camtasia. I use ScreenFlow. I really like ScreenFlow. I think it's like, yeah, I got a great deal on it. But ScreenFlow is awesome. It's similar to Camtasia. Works a little bit better for Mac. You can use Jing. That's free. And there's a lot of different things you can do there. And we're not sure exactly what hotel it's going to be at. We're negotiating with a couple right now. That's why we need to figure out exactly how many people are going to be going, and we need everybody to just secure their seat, and then we'll get all the details over. We do know what dates it is, and I will get those out to everybody shortly here. And we will be recording. We won't have a live stream. So those recordings will be available. I'm not 100% sure when, but it's going to be after. It's going to be after the after the event's over, probably 3 weeks or something, just because those are huge files and we do have to have all that edited and everything. Let's see. Can I show how to advertise shirts on YouTube? Yeah, definitely. We'll talk about that when we talk about e-commerce and selling physical products. Where do I get hair? Nice. Let's see. Cool, Paul. Yeah, let me see what I can do with that landing page then. What are the new dates? it's like a week before the JV Zoo event. I'm gonna have to ask Neil. He's the one who just moved it around and booked those or got the exact dates. He told me the other day. I completely forgot to put that on the slides. I wonder if yeah, because it doesn't say. Um, I'll get that up. That's a funny picture. I will email that to everybody today. So just bear with me. I'll get that out to you in a couple of hours. And yeah, you will get the recordings as part of the purchase. But like I said, um, those are going to be a couple of weeks minimum after the event, just because of the fact that we have to get all of that as well. And I'm not 100% sure when the JV Zoo event is and where. I have to look that up. But that's definitely one worth checking out as well. So that VIP mastermind is going to be basically we're going to have a small conference room, and we're limiting that to I think like 30 people or something like that. And basically everybody's going to sit down. We're going to go over some very advanced topics, as well as mapping out some business mapping, figuring out exactly how to put this into action for your specific business. And that's going to be smaller group one-on-one help. We'll sit down with everybody, basically work in groups, very small group sessions, and figure out what exactly needs to happen in your business to get this working correctly. Because when we do have that, when there's 250 people in a room, obviously we can't work one-on-one with, we can't work one-on-one with everybody. So in that giant setting. So that's why we're doing the VIP. Oh, all right. Let me. I'm gonna kill the recording since we're just doing Q&A right now. But yeah, let me pause or end this recording, and we'll keep on keeping on.